Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mags. So here is a match review for Newcastle versus Crystal Palace today at Selhurst Park. Of course, the match ended 0-0. Now, before we head into this game, I'm going to talk about something that happened today at the match. And yes, it was Mike Ashley. He made his first appearance at the Newcastle game since May of 2017. I've got to say that is pretty poor, but you will see a picture up in this corner of him at the match. Of course, he had his stooges with him, Kevin Bishop, Justin Barnes and Lee Charnley as well were with him at the game. Of course, his first match had to be down in London because he wouldn't dare come and watch a match up in Newcastle because he knows that he's not welcome here anymore. Now, with that aside, this was the Newcastle lineup heading into the game, which will be up on screen now. We had Martin Dubravka in goal, a defence of DeAndre Yedlin, Jamal Lascelles, Federico Fernandez and Paul Dummett. Midfield of Matt Ritchie, Jonjo Shelvey, Mo Diame and Kennedy. Jose Perez playing just behind Solomon Rondon. On the bench we had Caldolo, Manquillo, Clark, Key, Atsu, Mutu and Joselu. And Newcastle took the game to Crystal Palace straight from the off. It took 10 minutes before Newcastle had the absolute best chance of the game, and that was when Jose Perez stole the ball off the foot of James Tompkins, drove into the Crystal Palace penalty area and unfortunately had the tamest of shots towards Wayne Hennessy, so it didn't get the goal there. But 11 minutes later, Captain Lascelles stepped up to the mantle to try and get himself the goal and try and get the lead for Newcastle from there. When he connected with Jonjo Shelvey's corner at the near post, but the ball flashed across the goal and away past Hennessy again, and then there wasn't much else in the first half that happened. And then on the 46th minute, Joselu came on for Solomon Rondon. Don't know why, to be honest. I think it was just a quick switch. I don't think there was any injury or anything like that had happened, but Joselu came on and he made an immediate impact into the game on the 47th minute when he just got inches off connecting to Jonjo Shelvey's inviting free kick. So it was still 0-0 at that point. The 53rd minute, Ritchie guided Fernandez's floating ball in the path of Joselu, who managed to bring a save from Hennessy on the 53rd minute. Then 56th minute, Kennedy did an absolute excellent play to win the possession back from Coyote and tee up Diame, but Diame unfortunately got the ball tangled between his feet. Only seconds later, though, Yedlin's cross for Joselu, who just falls short to connecting properly on that one. And then on the 60th minute, Crystal Palace managed to have their first real chance of the second half when Andros Townsend blazed over the crossbar from 20 yards out with the host's first 10 of the second half. On the 80th minute, Rafa Benitez made his final change with Mutu replacing Perez for Newcastle. It was still 0-0 at that point. And then on the 82nd minute, with the goalkeeping, Mohamed Sakho heads Townsend's cross wide of the near post from deep inside the penalty area. Probably the best chance for Crystal Palace to win the game, in my opinion. You'll probably be able to say it on Match of the Night. It was an absolute sitter for Sakho, and I don't know how he missed it, but I'm glad he did at the end of the day. And then on the 89th minute, Sahar picked up a loose ball and fired just narrowly wide of the far post from 6 yards, with MacArthur just almost connecting to it. Unfortunately, the game ended 0-0. But to be honest, it was a game of two halves, in my opinion. Newcastle played really great in the first half. Then, unfortunately, the second half were kind of lacked out a little bit. But I think, to be honest, 1 point's still pretty good. It should have probably been 3, but at the end of the day, at least we got a point today. We didn't come away with a loss like we have been in the last few games. But let us know what you think down in the comments below. Remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags. and I'll see you all next time.